Look what just found, episode 688. And look what just found. That's it, man. I don't know any other way of putting it besides it's over, man. It's over. You know, finding penny rolls like this, it's over, you know? And well, I'm glad I went out and I got what I needed to get. I mean, for the channel, you know what I mean? Not really for me personally, but for the channel, for the channel. Um, I know a lot of people enjoy the channel. I've had a lot of positive feedback, and I'm glad that I can continue with it. Something I also enjoy doing. This is one of those red penny wrappers that's from yesteryear. You can see the wear on the edges. Like, this has been wrapped not for nothing. 20, 30 years. It takes a long time. And look, it's almost hardened, right? It's not even folded anymore. It's almost hardened in. And the person puts, they had tape on it already. You can see the tape. Oh, it's medical tape. You see the tape on it? It's medical tape. They had medical tape on it, and the medical tape, they didn't put it on the right. This is the type of medical tape that it rips. It breaks easy. It's not for keeping things closed. I forgot what it's for, but it rips very easily. People use it for certain stuff. So they had to get some electric tape. Probably a very old person did this a long time ago. So let's see what we got. I'm going to make a guess. Wow. Look at this. Oh, what a shame. Probably not going to be able to use this. It's totally hardened. Got stiff. It got stiff. Yeah. I'm going to say this is, it would not surprise me if we got at least 20 copper pennies in here. It would not surprise me. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there was 40 copper pennies in here. Now, the only question really is how many copper pennies are in here, and if there's any wheat cents. And I don't think they're gonna. Man, I don't think this is gonna come out. Look, it's not gonna come out right. They might all be copper. This might be. Wow, if it's all copper, I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to do. Oh, look how beautiful! Yeah, wow, an all copper penny roll. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this all in one episode. I don't know if I'll be able to do this in one episode. Copper pennies just take so long to look at. It's an all copper penny roll. This is forget about it, man. I'm telling you, the person I mean, there might be one or two zincs in here. Those might be zincs, which is like nothing. I'll put them on the side if there's any zincs. And but these are pennies that could have, that are some. I bet you there's at least one or two lesser varieties in here. Nobody coin roll hunted this. These are from a long time ago, and this is the type of penny roll where you're more than likely to find a variety, maybe even a key date, maybe wheat cents, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so I'm not going to rush through this. And again, copper pennies take a little bit longer to look through, and I don't want to miss anything. So like I said, this is episode 688. And look, our first penny is a copper 82. Now, the other question is, did the person separate copper, right? Because, I mean, finding an 82 as the first copper coin is kind of strange. Misaligned die. And look at the front of the face. It's just an observation, that's all. Just wow, nice looking 1982 copper Philadelphia large state. Another nice looking copper penny. I have to go a little closer. Yeah, so let's see how far we can get, up to about 15, 20 minutes. Look how rounded the top rim of the rim is versus the bottom. Does it give it extra value? Typically I would say no. But I mean, this might be the type of coin that somebody might like. It's in really nice condition. That's just a little dirt, probably a little mineral spirits. Might even clean this up really nice looking. Somebody might want to pay $1 or $2 for a misaligned die like that. So the first two coins we have already like not normal. An 88. Okay. Okay, so we do have a zinc in here. Let's see how many zincs we got. I will put this 88 to the side. It would not surprise me if this is like one of the, if they're, well, we'll find out soon. I'm looking at the FG on this. Yeah, not flared. I will keep it rate 88. I'll keep it there. We'll see if we find any newer. 72. Look at this. Tremendous. Beautiful condition. I mean, very nice conditioned coins. Okay, a 95. All right, we'll put that there. Just want to look at that reverse. I noticed the O is practically missing on that one, even though it's dirty. All right, so we got a 95. We got a 99. All right, so we're down to 26 years. At least, I mean, obviously, I think this is a very old penny roll, but the person, to make it 50 cents, they grabbed a few old zinc cents. I mean, they grabbed the zinc cents they had at the time, and it goes another 82. I'll put that with the other one. Where's the other 82? There we go. Now we got them together. You got company. All right, let me just keep that 99 there, and then we'll move the other zinc cents away. And it's funny how the zinc cents are real dirty, like they found them in the street or something. You know what I mean? Like the person stopped going out or something like that, and they're all dirty. All the zincs, look, well, except for that one. But those two are pretty worn. They look like street change. Same thing. Look at that. Yeah, I'll throw this one out. You know, the person was walking around the street and they picked up a few pennies. They said, "All right, good. Now I could put it in with the. Look at the LIB. Let me look at that under the loop very quickly. That's nice. And the motto is also a little smeared. Got some twisting in the Liberty, but it's that eye that I found very, very interesting. And the the L has gook on it, so I cannot see the bottom of the L for the extra metal for the bar. But you can see that the eye is like is something, and I don't see any damage marks going towards it to indicate it was damaged. So I'll put this with the. So we have some So I'm starting little piles over here. Those are the 82s, and those are the two. One of them, that's the one on the top with the smeared eye, and underneath it is that misaligned die. And then we got the normal copper coming down here on this line, and the zincs, which was still the the latest coin is a 99. Look at this. Crazy, man. Another 82. Okay. So we got we got 382 Philadelphia large dates now. I think I'm almost ready to fill up that fill up the an 82. Look at the rim. Probably a collar error. Deteriorated collar. Yeah, here's my 82 roll. Let me bring this over here. Kind of heavy. My 82 Philadelphia large date coppers. It's almost full. Probably about another 6 or 7 or 5 or 6. So we got 3 there. We get a couple more in that roll. I don't keep them in the tube. I don't plan on buying any more tubes. So I got plenty of extra penny wrappers, and I even have a box of penny wrappers with 1,000 wrappers. I've used probably about 50 of them. So the whole box is still full. I have it around here somewhere. Wow. 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 I won't put this inside the tube. I will not put this inside the tube. This goes into the into a flip. This is like a mint state, a mint 62, 63, 1982. Like I said, I do not want to go fast on this penny roll. I had a feeling it was going to be good. I didn't know it was going to be this good. Obviously, we have not found. I mean, first of all, that's a misaligned die, so it would get the MAD attribution. But let's look at what does a 1982 P. I just put MS. Let's do 62. You know what? Let me not put 62 because sometimes you'll find a 63 that costs less than 62. So let me just search 1982 penny. We'll go to Lincoln Memorials, and then okay, everything comes up now. You see all the different. So I'll click on a couple of those and see what we get. Let's click. I even click MS60. Is MS60 there? I'll click 58 just to see the difference, and I'll go up to 64. I very doubt if it's a 65. The 50. All right. Oh, and they put it for bronze. 1982 small date corroded. 8 bronze. Bronze. I've never seen that before. I'm really not trying to go off here. Well, just to show you what they want for. Oh, that's a 69. Let me just hold on. Let me pause it. So I really don't want to get too far into the weeds on this. I might do a separate video on this, but I didn't know that they considered the copper to be bronze. There must be zinc in it. I didn't know that. But you can see they're not that the zincs are the bronze ones are much more expensive, which is the one that we're looking at. All right, all of these here are I call them copper. I really never did a deep dive into 82s, or I would have remembered that. And I have to see why they call it bronze. I got to be honest with you. This is probably MS condition. If they got an MS with the misaligned die, and look how it's bleeding into how cool it looks bleeding into that no rim on the left. I don't know. Super, super cool. I will put it on the side there though. I don't want it to mix with the other coins. I'll do a few more. I definitely want to get far enough where uh, this the next episode will not go, like super duper long. And I guess that would be my message. If I had a message while doing this coin roll hunt, it's that when you find the interesting coins, like that 82, for example, it gives me the opportunity. Look at the twisting and the liberty. I have to look at that in the loop. It gives you, it gives us the opportunity to just some notching, but not doubling. I don't think gives you the opportunity to do the research on it and do the research instantly. Don't wait to do the research. Do it right there while you're doing it. Take your time. If you're in a rush, okay, I'm done with that box. Let me move on to the next box. I mean, well, let's put it like this, just to sync. Let's say this coin, from what I'm looking at right now, if this was to get like an MS, you know what? I don't even know if I'm pretty sure it's copper. Again, I'm not trying. Because I looked at the surface, and the surface just looked a little weird for a second. Yeah, 309. Okay. If this was to grade a 62, 63, 64, and get the MAD attribution, it's a beautiful, beautiful, and they say bronze, and they call it bronze, which I can't believe I've never noticed that or knew that or heard that. I can't believe that. That's something that's totally new for me. What's this on the rim? That's not damaged, man. And look at the surface there. It's so odd. There's something off about this coin. Anyway, it could be $100 coin, $200 coin. Maybe as is, someone might pay $20 for it because it's so different and unique, and the condition is so great. But you have to take your time. You can't go. I'll be back when I'm done with this box in 5 minutes. That's not gonna do it, man. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. And you're never gonna learn nothing. You're never gonna research anything. You're never gonna research anything. You got to do your research, and when it happens, right there at that moment. All right, couple, and we only found four zinc so far. This one plus those three dirty ones, and I threw one out, so it could be five at this point. 1978 misaligned die. All right, so this is the type of stuff that happens if you get an older penny roll. You really have to take your time going through it. Otherwise, you're gonna rush. You're gonna miss things. I could have thrown this right into my penny roll here, and someone would be very, very happy to get it. But I know this is a $5 penny. I know this is at least a $5 penny. You know what I mean? Like if I put this for $5, it might sell instantly. So $10, it might have to find the right buyer, or 15 or 20. If this graded like a high grade, like a 64, 65, forget about it. I don't even know what it would be. I've seen so many 82 copper Philadelphias that I know that this is super, super rare. And the condition is just incredible. All right. Please click like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will make my shorts now everything's copper. It's all copper. And again, this is episode 688. Tune in tomorrow, unless you're a member. Members That's one of the, if there's one privilege for being members, it's that they'll get to watch um back to back videos when well, anyway, I mean, I have to upload the video, so um they still have to wait for it to be uploaded, but they get to see it when, as soon as it's uploaded. They don't have to wait till it's scheduled. Please click like and subscribe.